Good morning. I'm back in Frederick, Maryland this morning on the Monocacy River behind me for the Little D on the Monocacy race. I got on the road from Charlottesville at about 5 o'clock this morning. It was about a three-hour drive to get here. The water's low this year, and if you look upstream here, there's a tree down mostly, I'm going to say 3/4 of the way across the river, but the far side definitely looks passable. This is the finish line. I dropped my boat at the starting line, and I'm going to catch the shuttle back up, so we'll all come screaming through here in a few hours. The first race starts at 10 o'clock. That's a 6-mile race. It's a straight shot from starting line to here, the finish line. And then there is a 12-mile version where you start at the same starting line, but you paddle down like a mile, mile and a half, turn a buoy, then go up like a mile above the starting line, turn another buoy, come all the way back down here, past the finish line, and then there's another buoy like a mile, mile and a half down that way that you turn and then paddle back up to the finish line. And in previous years, I've learned that this last mile is just cruel for the 12-milers because there's a bridge down there with rapids, and there's usually one passable spot and all the rest is shallow. So depending how many boats get clumped up there, it can be a challenge. But at the end of paddling 11 miles, the last thing you want to do is sprint up a river through a mile set of rapids to get to a finish line. But I'll touch in later. But yeah, everything's going really, really well so far. Great race organizers here. Starting line is they just have it worked out. You know, pull up in your car and they give you your bag and your number. And that's that. They've got a shuttle getting us back to the starting line. So everything is well organized here. I'll touch in later. All right, so now I'm at the starting line. We just had the safety briefing, and these are the 6-milers putting in the water. They're gathering under this bridge here. There's a buoy for the starting line. They're going to blow the horn, and then these guys will just blast down the river straight to the finish line. That's 6 miles. So I'll turn the camera around and get the start here in a couple minutes.
This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. I don't know if you can handle it. This is not a test.
15 seconds.
This is not a test. This is not a test. I don't know if you can handle it. 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 This is not a
right, so there we have it, the end of the Little D on the Monocacy race. I am back at the finish line. It was a good race, considering half this race is upstream for the 12 milers and the river was low today. It was a bit of a challenge. I hit a couple bumps and scrapes on the bottom, but nothing terrible. The upriver portion was a little more challenging because all the water was being channeled through just only one or two channels, so there's a lot more force coming downstream and fewer eddies this year. The rescue team was out here keeping an eye on us in Frederick County, Maryland. We always appreciate the volunteers at this place. And I think I came in third place overall, second in my division, which was the unlimited kayak division. Aaron Baldwin was ahead of me in his Westside Boat Shop Wave Excel. I paddled my Westside Boat Shop Wave Excel, and then John Dunkelberger was behind us, but he was in a plastic Piranha Octane, so he had a huge boat disadvantage today. And I think that's all that was in our division. And between me and Aaron, there was one tandem racing canoe that got between us. So it was Aaron, then the tandem canoe, and then me. But it was a great race. It was on the chilly side and overcast all day, which is actually perfect conditions because you don't get overheated. Once you're paddling, you warm up. So, you know, it's like nature's air conditioning. So that was good. And I want to give a shout out to if I hope I pronounce this correctly, Indooroopilly Canoe Club in Australia. There's a follower of mine, and we've kind of bonded over the internet, mostly on Instagram, because we have these wooden Struer kayaks. Bruce, you know who you are. He sent me this hat all the way from Australia from his canoe club, Indooroopilly. I'll drop a link to that city. I had never heard of it, and when a hat showed up, I thought it was a joke, but no, it's the real city's name. And he's right on the water there in a place that looks absolutely beautiful. So yeah, go check out his hometown. Thank you, Bruce. I appreciate it. I think this hat was the lucky charm today. So that's it for Little D 2026. I'll take some photos. We're waiting for the shuttle to come back, and then they're going to do the award ceremony. I'll take some more photos and drop them in. Until next time, love the sport, take what it has to give you, and pay it forward.
It's not